If the menu board at your local drive-through crashes during the lunch rush, the restaurant doesn't just lose a screen.
Oh, definitely not. They lose like thousands of dollars an hour.
Exactly. So welcome to our deep dive into the hidden, bulletproof hardware that makes sure that never happens. Today, we're looking at a product page from HDTV Supply.
Right. They're a 25-year-old AV retailer.
Yeah, and specifically, we're focusing on a $650 box called the BrightSign HD1026.
It's a fascinating piece of tech. We are really looking closely at this shadow ecosystem of commercial displays. I mean, why do businesses spend $650 on this highly specialized device?
Right, instead of just, slapping a cheap consumer streaming stick behind a monitor.
Exactly. Which is what most people would assume happens.
Well, the specs are what threw me immediately because this BrightSign unit is billed as their entry-level model.
Yeah, entry level in big air quotes.
Right, because, it decodes 4K video at 60 frames per second. It handles 10-bit HDR for these massively expanded color ranges. It even runs complex interactive HTML5 motion graphics.
Well, it absolutely has to. The actual product HDTV Supply is selling here isn't just video playback.
What is it then?
It's the absolute absence of downtime.
Ah, okay. I guess that explains the ridiculous format support. It's like a digital Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, it handles your standard MP4s, sure, but also, obscure MKV video files or WAV audio.
It just forces those through because, well, imagine an ad agency sends over a massive uncompressed video file at the very last minute.
Oh, total panic mode.
Yeah, this box doesn't have the luxury of popping up a format not supported window in front of customers.
Right, because a home media player freezing is just an annoyance. You fix it by pulling the plug. But a retail kiosk freezing? That causes immediate financial loss and operational chaos.
So the sheer volume of codecs it supports means that whatever the marketing team throws at it, the system just digests it and keeps the screen glowing.
Exactly. But flawless playback is really only half the story here.
Yeah, because looking at the back of this 1.3-pound black and purple box, it makes no sense for a video player.
Yeah.
I get the HDMI, the USB ports,
Sure, those are standard on anything.
but then there's this massive 12-pin Phoenix port for GPIO, serial connections, and 2 different Ethernet ports. I mean, why on earth does video player need a Phoenix port?
It sounds like overkill, I know.
It really does. That looks like something you'd wire into a factory floor to control machinery, not to play a burger ad.
Well, it basically is a factory floor component. They call it expanded I/O, input and output. It means this isn't just outputting video on a one-way street.
Oh, I see. So it interacts with the physical room.
Exactly. That Phoenix port allows bare wires to be screwed down securely, which is far more durable than some fragile consumer cable that can get yanked out.
So think of it less like a DVD player and more like the central nervous system of a kiosk.
That's a really great analogy.
Right, the HDMI is just the face, but those GPIO ports are the nerve endings.
Yeah.
They're feeling for a customer to press a physical button, or like a motion sensor to trip as someone walks by.
And those network ports provide the real-time connectivity to tie all those physical interactions into analytics and monetization systems.
Wow.
Yeah, it turns a piece of dumb glass into an interactive, revenue-generating engine.
But wait, pushing all that real-time video, taking in sensor data, and running analytics that requires serious processing power.
It really does.
And processing power generates a ton of heat. If you stick a standard Apple TV inside an unventilated metal enclosure behind an 80-inch glowing menu board in a fast food kitchen.
Oh, it melts into plastic soup within a week, absolutely.
Exactly, which is why the BrightSign is engineered to survive operating temperatures up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit.
And that's while running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That completely explains the need for a hyper-specialized retailer like HDTV Supply. You just can't get this at a big box store.
No, you really can't. They cater specifically to this niche.
Yeah, they have a massive catalog. I mean, hundreds of variations of their Wolfpack matrix switchers alone. And the customer reviews specifically praise them for stocking these obscure industrial-grade AV products.
It highlights an entire unseen industry that's just keeping the modern commercial experience functional.
It really does. So next time you're standing in an airport looking up at a departure gate or tapping an interactive mall directory, you'll know there's a specialized heat-resistant computer hidden in the wall.
Just quietly doing all the heavy lifting.
Exactly.
But there is one last thing to think about here. Remember those network ports we mentioned? The ones tracking physical interactions for analytics and monetization.
Yeah, what about them?
Well, as these bulletproof machines flawlessly track our movements and screen taps to push targeted ads, it leaves you with a lingering question. while we are busy looking at the screens, what exactly are those invisible computers learning about us?